They never taught you this in school. Your parents probably didn't either. But the most successful, most respected people in every room, they figured these out, sometimes the hard way. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on 36 unspoken social rules that quietly determine how far you go in life. Master these, and people will trust you more, respect you more, and want to be around you more. Ignore them, and you'll keep wondering why things just never seem to click. Stay until the end, because the last few might change how you see yourself entirely. Success isn't just about what you know or how hard you work. A huge part of it, the part nobody talks about, is how you make people feel. These rules aren't about being fake or performative. They're about being the kind of person that people genuinely want to open doors for. I am Kane. I went to theater school, started with zero, and now own properties throughout Ontario. Be sure to watch my biography video to see my struggles. I may have autism, so that is why I chose to talk about this subject today. Check the description for the reference. If there are any discrepancies, let me know. This video is for educational purposes only. Without further ado, let's get started. Rule 1. Put the phone down. When someone is talking to you and you're scrolling, even glancing at your screen, you're sending a message louder than anything you could say out loud. You don't matter enough for my full attention. The most magnetic people in any room make you feel like you're the only person in it. That starts with putting the phone away. Rule 2. Stay out of people's private business. Never ask someone their age, especially the ladies, someone's salary, or their relationship status unless they bring it up first. These questions feel harmless to you, but they put people in an uncomfortable position. Successful people know that respect means giving others control over what they share. Rule 3. Guard secrets like they're your own. If someone trusted you enough to tell you something personal, honor that. Your ability to hold someone else's vulnerability without weaponizing it or leaking it, that's rare, and rare things are valuable. Rule 4. Let your success speak for itself. The loudest person in the room is rarely the most powerful one. You don't need to announce your wins. The right people will notice. Confidence is quiet. Insecurity is loud. Rule 5. Never whisper in groups. If you've ever been in a group where two people start whispering to each other, you know how alienating it feels. Don't do that to others. If something needs to be said privately, wait for the right moment. Rule 6. Greet people when you walk into a room. It takes 3 seconds, and it immediately positions you as someone who is confident, warm, and present. Don't slide in unnoticed and avoid eye contact. Walk in, acknowledge the room, and set the tone. Rule 7. Don't make plans in front of people you're excluding. Even if it's completely unintentional, talking about a party, a dinner, or a trip in front of someone who isn't invited is a quiet cruelty. Be mindful. Take that conversation elsewhere. Rule 8. Return things better than you found them. Borrowed someone's car, fill the tank. Using a shared space, leave it cleaner than you found it. This one rule tells people everything they need to know about your character. Rule 9. Read the room and adjust. If you can tell someone is uncomfortable, maybe the topic hit too close to home, maybe the environment feels off, change it. Don't power through for the sake of the conversation. Adjust. That awareness is a superpower. Rule 10. Correct people in private, never in public. Humiliating someone, even with good intentions, destroys trust and creates resentment. If someone needs to be corrected, pull them aside. Do it quietly. Do it kindly. People never forget how you made them feel in front of others. Rule 11. Be aware of your volume. Whether it's a restaurant, an office, or a quiet neighborhood street, check your volume. The person who doesn't realize how loud they are is the person everyone else is silently annoyed by. Rule 12. Respect people's time. Being late without a good reason or a heads up says, my time is more valuable than yours. Whether it's a job interview, a casual meetup, or a meeting, be on time. It's a form of respect that most people notice immediately. Rule 13. Don't monopolize conversations. The best communicators are often the best listeners. Give people space to talk. Ask follow-up questions. It's a two-way exchange. Rule 14. Laugh with people, never at them. Humor is powerful when it connects. It's destructive when it demeans. There's always a way to be funny without making someone feel bad. Rule 15. Cancel plans the right way. Life happens. But if you need to cancel, do it early and do it with a genuine apology. Last-minute cancellations, especially without explanation, tell people you don't value their time. Rule 16. Don't poke at sensitive topics unprovoked. Politics, religion, personal trauma. If someone hasn't brought it up, don't go digging. Some conversations need to be earned. Wait until someone opens that door themselves. Rule 17. Don't gossip about people you won't confront directly. If you wouldn't say it to their face, you probably shouldn't say it at all. Gossip feels like bonding, but it quietly signals to everyone around you that you'll talk about them the same way. Rule 18. Let your actions do the bragging. This one is simple, but it takes real confidence. You don't need to tell people how great you are, just be great. Results speak in a language that everyone understands. Rule 19. Help without being asked. Someone drops something, just pick it up. Someone struggling with bags, just help. These moments cost you nothing and say everything. People remember the ones who show up without waiting for an invitation. Rule 20. Give credit generously. If someone gave you an idea, helped you solve a problem, or made your work better, say so. Acknowledging others doesn't shrink you. It actually builds a reputation as someone who is secure and trustworthy. Rule 21. Keep your private life private. Social media has blurred the line between sharing and oversharing. Not everything needs to be posted. The more you share, the less mystique you have, and the more ammunition you hand to people who don't have your best interests at heart. Rule 22. When someone is grieving, listen more than you speak. You don't need the perfect words. Honestly, there aren't any. Just show up, stay present, and listen. That's it. That's everything. Rule 23. Treat service workers with respect and tip well. How you treat someone who can do nothing for you is the truest measure of your character. People notice this. Rule 24. Clean up after yourself in shared spaces. The kitchen at work, the Airbnb, the campsite. Leave it better than you found it. This one small habit signals that you respect others and that you're someone who can be trusted with shared responsibility. 25. Don't one-up someone's story. When someone shares something exciting or painful, just listen. Resist the urge to immediately respond with your own bigger, better, or worse version. The goal isn't to compete, it's to connect. Rule 26. Admit when you're wrong, without excuses. This is where most people fail. They'll admit fault but instantly follow it with a but. A real apology doesn't have a but. Take responsibility fully and move on. It takes strength and people respect it enormously. Rule 27. Never mock what makes someone who they are. Their accent, their job, their appearance, their background. These things are off limits, not just because it's rude, but because it reveals a smallness in you that people don't forget. Rule 28. Remember people's names. When you remember someone's name, especially after just one introduction, it signals that they mattered to you. It's one of the fastest ways to make a lasting impression. Use their name once in conversation. It's surprisingly powerful. I'm still not perfect, but sometimes I write their name down, and if I know I'm going to see them, I pull up my notes. Rule 29. Respect the quiet ones. The loudest voice isn't always the wisest one. Pay attention to the quiet person in the room. They're usually listening, processing, and seeing things that others miss entirely. I heard a saying, whenever everyone else is dressed in a suit, be aware of the quiet guy in the room wearing a t-shirt. He may have earned the spot where he doesn't need to care what he wears. Rule 30. Don't post pictures of people without asking. Not everyone wants their image on the internet. Not everyone wants to be tagged. Ask first. Always. It's a boundary that matters more to people than you might realize. Rule 31. Never pressure someone to open up. Real trust isn't demanded. It's earned. When you push someone to share before they're ready, you're not being caring, you're being controlling. Give people space to come to you on their own terms. The ones who do will trust you far deeper than anyone you ever pressured. Rule 32. Respect no as a complete sentence. No doesn't need a reason attached to it. When someone declines an invitation, a request, a favor, accept it and move on. People who constantly push for an explanation don't respect boundaries, they respect compliance. Don't be that person. Rule 33. Never make someone the punchline. Jokes at someone else's expense might land in the moment, but they leave a mark on them and on how everyone else sees you. The most charismatic people in any room know how to be funny without needing a victim. Rule 34. When you borrow someone's time, make it worth it. Time is the one thing nobody gets back, so when someone gives you theirs, honor it. Show up prepared, be present, and leave them with something valuable. A new idea, a solution, a laugh. If people walk away feeling like their time was well spent with you, that's one of the most powerful impressions you can make. Rule 35. When you witness kindness, say something. Don't just let it pass in silence. A simple, "that was really kind of you," costs nothing, but it reinforces the behavior and raises the standard for everyone around you. We get more of what we celebrate. Start celebrating the right things. And finally, Rule 36. Stay kind when no one is watching. This is the one that separates people who perform goodness from people who actually have it. Who are you when there's no audience? Who are you to the person who can offer you absolutely nothing in return? That's your true character. Not your reputation, not your highlight reel. The version of you that shows up when there's zero benefit to being good. That's the real you. Here's what nobody tells you about social rules. They're not about being proper or following some outdated code of etiquette. They're about emotional intelligence. They're about making people feel seen, valued, and respected. And that skill, it opens more doors than any degree, any title, or any amount of money ever will. The most successful people on the planet have figured out that how you treat people is your brand, not your Instagram, not your resume, not your salary. Every single rule we covered today costs you nothing. Zero money, zero talent, just awareness and intention. And if this kind of content is what you like, be sure to watch my next video about these 16 life-changing tips you should do in your 30s.